welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I haven't done a makeup tutorial video in so long, apart from my everyday hair and makeup that I did a little while back, maybe a couple months back I think. So I thought today I would do a makeup tutorial. I love makeup. My mum was a professional makeup artist, airbrush makeup artist for about 10 years of her life. So she taught me a lot. I'm not a makeup artist, but I just love it and I've learned from her along the way. So yeah, I'm gonna share a look that I love to do. So today I thought I would do a bit of a look that I love to do. It's great for day to night. It's just your easy, bronzed, glowy, dewy look. And it's kind of glam, but not too glam, you know. I'll still pop some lashes on at the end so that you can see it's like day to night. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna head straight into the video. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the bell for notifications for every time that I post. Let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna be taking the MAC Strobe Cream. I've got just a little mini version here, and I'm going to be priming my face with that because it gives a beautiful dewy look. So I'm just gonna pop a little bit on my hand. I'm just gonna massage that into my face. Gives a bit of a pearly iridescence mostly on the highest points of your face. So like your cheekbones along here, you can already see there's a bit of a dewy glow there. Tip of the nose, all of that. Please excuse this pimple right here. It literally looks like a bindi. Next, I'm taking the Esmi Skin Minerals Mineral Foundation in the shade 2 to 3. That's what it looks like. I am so ridiculously obsessed with this at the moment. I'm literally like down to here already, and I've only had it for maybe like a month or something. I just use it every single day. It is so great. It's not only like a great full coverage foundation, but it's also it's a skincare brand. Esmi is a skincare brand. It's not actually a makeup brand. And so it's got like hyaluronic acid in it, so it like hydrates your face throughout the day as well, which is like so crazy, and you will absolutely feel the difference. It doesn't even feel like you've got makeup on, especially for a foundation. You usually feel like it's really cakey and thick on your face, and this one literally feels like powder. It's like nothing. So anyway, I'm gonna take a bit on my brush, and I've got the Bare Minerals Smoothing Face Brush. I'm just gonna pop that on my face. Look at that. I get really bad veins and stuff along my face. I don't know if you can see it on camera. You probably can. I get really bad veins in my cheeks, and you literally can barely see them now. So good. Next, I'm taking like the best concealer ever, which is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Light, and I'm just going to be popping that under my eyes and also in other places. I'm going to be popping it up here in between my eyebrows, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and then I'm also putting it on my eyelids as a base for the foundation. Sorry, for the eyeshadow. Next, I'm taking a beauty blender and the MAC Fix Plus spray. And I'm just gonna blend that in a bit. Next, I'm taking the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder. It's a translucent powder in the shade Light. I'm just gonna pop that into my lid, and then I'm just going to press that under my eyes and then just lightly brush it around the rest of my face. But I like to make sure that my concealer under my eyes is like pressed down. That way we don't get any creases or wrinkles or anything under the eyes. Ta-da! So I have a really weird order of doing things. I basically just do the things that I love doing first, and then the things that I don't like doing as much, or if they're more time consuming or something, I do them last. So you'll see that my brows get done like very last, and my lips actually, but I'm going to be working on my complexion first. So I am taking the Too Faced Mini Chocolate Soleil. It's really all I need. I've never needed the full size because I use like the tiniest amount. I've had this for years and look at it, it's like brand new. So I'm just going to be lightly contouring my cheekbones, the hollows of my cheeks, my sides of my nose, my double chin, and the perimeter of my face, just to give it a little more depth. That's pretty much all I do because I don't like it to be like too full on. If you're someone who loves to like contour a lot, then go for gold, do your thing. I just don't like too much of it on my face. You guys, you know what I realized? If you're ever like side on and you need to take a photo or something, did you know that if you relax your mouth, you're gonna have that little bit of, I don't know, double chin or whatever there. But if you put your tongue to the top of your, to the roof of your mouth, then it goes away. Watch. Always do that if you need to. If you're ever a bit self-conscious about that, just put your tongue to the roof of your mouth and it's like instant facelift. Not that anyone needs a facelift, but just saying, you know, that's something that everyone tends to actually feel a bit self-conscious about. And when you take a photo or something side on and you're like, oh god, my double chin, it's shocking, when really you don't have a double chin, it's just everyone has this right here. But if you want to make it look tighter and kind of get rid of it, you can just put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. It's so cool. Then I'm gonna do the sides of my nose. Just lightly. I'm just making sure that it travels up towards the brow. Just to give it a little more depth around here. Okay, so next I'm going to be using two different bronzers. So I am starting off with the Unicorn by Poni Cosmetics. It's the chocolate bronzing powder. It's beautiful, really natural. It's not orange, it's more so like a yellow-green base rather than an orange base, so it's not too like fake looking, it looks quite natural. I'm just gonna pretty much go everywhere I just went with the contour, but a little more full on. Next, I'm taking a little more of an orangey bronzer, because if you're going all out bronze, you gotta go all out bronze. So I'm taking the MAC Give Me Sun, and I don't use a lot of this, but I'm just gonna go over where I just went with the other bronzer. You can see already that this one gives more of a, it's not exactly orange, but it's it has a bit of a red tone to it, so it gives you like that sun-kissed, youthful look. Okay, nice and bronzed. It always looks so awkward when there's nothing else on, it's just bronzer, it's like... Okay, so next I'm taking my blush. I am taking the Unicorn by Poni Cosmetics. These are my favorites at the moment. And this is the Candy Blushing Powder. It's actually an ombre, so it goes from like a real candy, like lolly pink, down to a bit of a peachy pink. So I'm just gonna jump around in the middle because I like both colors. It's very pigmented, so you have to just like easily build it up rather than just going all in. So you just need to take a tiny amount, and I'm just gonna pop that on the apples of my cheeks. There we go. Just going to take my bronzing brush again and just blend that in a bit so it's not too pink. Okay, next I'm taking the Unicorn powder by Poni Cosmetics, the Champagne Highlighting Powder. It's beautiful, light, like natural looking gold. So I'm just going to take a bit of that and pop it on the highest point of my cheekbones and up around the eyebrow. And then I'm just gonna pop it on the tip of my toe, the tip of my toes, the tip of my nose, and I'm gonna pop just a little bit on the bridge, but I'm gonna keep a gap between the two, because then it gives you the illusion that your nose is kind of like a little button nose, because it looks like a little shadow, but it's like the tiniest, most subtle look. And then I'm also gonna pop it on the Cupid's bow, a little tiny bit on my chin, and just like up around my forehead, tip of my nose, and then tiny bit right at the top of the bridge. And so I've left this blank here. So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it kind of does this now rather than just. Next, I'm going in with my little mini Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive, which is a little more rosy, and I'm just gonna go over that. Oh wow, we want a bronzed goddess here, you know. Alright, next I am heading onto the eyes. So I am going to be taking my little fluffy blending brush, and I'm taking the Kylie Jenner Burgundy palette, and I'm taking this shade up here. I think it's called Beach. Beach, yes. And I'm just gonna pop that in my crease and kind of create an outer V just to give that really like bronzed, like swept look. So first I'll pop it in the crease. This is one that you want to blend up as well, because otherwise if you put too much on at once it comes out really brown, but for some reason if you just build it up it looks more bronzy and like orangey rather than brown. So see that? It's like dragging my eye out. Oh yeah, just looks real fierce, really. You want to be a bronzed goddess. Next I'm going to take this little pencil brush and I'm just going to pop that from my outer corner to my inner corner. Alright, next, in that same palette, I'm going to be taking the shade LA, which is this shimmery, bronzed, beautiful color right here. And I'm just going to take that on my finger because I realize that shimmers and like glitters and stuff are applied way better when you use your fingertip. So I'm going to pop that on the lid. I don't know why my mouth has to be open for this, but it's like an instinctual thing. Instinctive thing. Where you're like... Okay, so next I'm taking the Ofra highlighter again in Rodeo Drive, and I'm just going to pop that on my inner corner and on my brow bone. Oh, look at that pop. Wow. Oh. Okay, and the brow bone. Next, just taking a brown pencil eyeliner. I'm just going to draw that along my lash line. This is mine. It's from Napoleon. It's called Brown Sugar, and it's tiny. So I'm just gonna pull across here so that I can get it as tight and close to my lash line as possible. I don't have a lot of space on my eyelids, so whenever I have to do eyeliner, I always have to pull my eye out so that it can be really tight and close to my lash line. And then I am just gonna go in and do my waterline as well. Oh my god, it's so tiny. Next I'm taking my favorite Better Than Sex mascara, and I am just going to coat both my top and bottom lashes. Not the bottom ones too much, because otherwise you start to look like a clown if they get too long and too grouped together. Next I'm gonna do my eyebrows, usually the thing that people do like first. So I'm just gonna clean them up a bit. Okay, so I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Soft Brown, I think. Yeah, Soft Brown. And I'm just going to do really fine hair-like strokes along my brow. I like for my brows to look natural. I don't like for them to look painted on. I know some people love it. If you love it, go for it. Do your eyebrows your way. You do you, boo. But I'm just gonna do mine this way. But I still like for them to look full. I don't like for them to look sparse because my brows are already a bit dark and heavy. It's really easy for them to look sparse. Then for lips, I am taking this Mellow Cosmetics liquid lipstick. It's in the shade Ibiza. Absolutely got that on my teeth. This is my more like daytime-ish look. And then if you wanted to turn it to night, actually, you know what I would do? Okay, so this is kind of like the daytime version, except what I would have done if I was keeping it just daytime is I would have not put the extra highlighter on top. So I would have left it at just one highlighter and it would have been a little more natural, and I probably wouldn't have put eyeliner on. And then if I'm gonna turn it nighttime, I'd put the extra highlighter on, I'd put the eyeliner on, and I'd put lashes on, which is what I'm gonna do right now. So I've got Demi Wispies from Ardell, but I'm actually gonna cut them a little bit so that they're more of an accent lash. So it just goes on the edge. I love accent lashes because it gives like a cat eye effect and it really elongates your eyes. And since we've got like this outer V thing going on here, I think it's gonna really suit it just to have accent lashes, just like pulling it out more. So I'm just cutting these up. I think I'm gonna get eyelash extensions actually for my trip to New York for New York Fashion Week. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's actually starting to sink in now that I'm going, so I'm like, oh my god, I need to get my outfit sorted. I need to actually like figure out what we're doing each day. It's so exciting. But I think I'm gonna get eyelash extensions, and I really want to get like a full head of hair extensions as well, just so that everything's always on fleek and I don't have to work too hard in the morning to look half decent. Okay, so the lashes are on. This is the final look for your nighttime bronzed glam. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and press the bell for notifications for every time that I post. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!